So first question, cold chamber die casting is suitable for which material mentioned below? So the answer is brass, the option A. Second, the disadvantage of die casting process. If you see, except the option C, all are the that is the advantages. Okay, means the cost is less, and the main disadvantage of the die casting process is heavy sections cannot be casted. Okay, so option C is the right answer for the disadvantage of die casting process. Pipes, okay, the hollow pipes. The hollow pipes are mainly produced using the centrifugal casting, the option A. Fourth question. So in the fourth question also is also related to centrifugal casting. The cores are generally made of what? That is the green sand and molasses. Okay, producing hollow pipes, and its core is made of green sand and molasses. The option A. Next, the bell shapes are generally made by which pattern? That is the sweep pattern. Okay, so kindly have look into the option D. The mold cavity is described by which? It is the fluidity. Okay, see, fluidity because it let the fluid flow. The property of the fluid that makes it flow. Okay, that is the fluidity. So option C is the correct. Option D, permeability is related with the air holes in the it is the material, casting material. Okay, reactiveness is the reaction of the molten material and the casting material. Okay, and the cohesiveness and adhesiveness you know regarding the fluid. So the option C is the correct. 7, which is not a casting defect. It's a very spot on, you can say it is option C, because the rest hot tears, run out and blowholes are casting defects. So which is the which is not a casting defect? It is the option C, stop off. So shrinkage allowance is always expressed in mm per meter. Okay, so kindly take a note, it is always mm per meter. The force doesn't come into the place, it is mm per meter, option B. So it cannot be kgf or kg. So option B is the correct. Pouring basin. Okay, so pouring basin is used to smoothen the flow of the molten liquid into the casting. So it is if you see, so pouring basin is provided in sand mold to reduce the turbulence. The option A, turbulence of the liquid metal or the molten metal. Next, the die casting, the molds are made of. Okay, molds are made of ceramic. Sorry, the metal. The molds are made of option A, metal. The die cast parts are used when? Die cast are used the parts when the parts are made on large scale, not for small. Okay, so please remember die cast is made for large scale. Hot tears is what? It's obviously we have just now we have cleared this. So hot casting defect, option C. Then question number 13. In which in which casting expandable patterns are used? It is always the investment casting. If you go on studying the investment casting, you will know that it's option C. So casting defect which results in general enlargement of a casting. It is swelling. Okay, so option C is the correct one. Cylinder block of IC engines are made of, obviously cylinder engines are made of casting. Then it is its surface is finished, or the final product is being made having several other manufacturing processes including the surface finish, but the main the casting is the main thing by which the cylinder blocks of IC engines are made. So next question number 16. In sand casting, the lower part of the mold is called, we always know it is the drag, the option C. So molding sand should possess, see, these are all a good molding sand should have all these characteristics: collapsibility, cohesiveness, good adhesiveness, flowability, binding property, refractoriness. So this is the option D is the correct. All these are the characteristics of a good molding sand. Okay, refractoriness means the how it can mold restrain the heat in the casting. So it is the refractoriness in the molding sand is due to the presence of what material? Okay, it is the silica that provides the refractoriness. Next, it is the Cherepov's formula, that is T is directly proportional to V by A whole square, where V is the volume and A is the cross section. So option B is the correct. It's a very important question, kindly note. So we have come into the last question, that is the question number 20. Which process is acting on the core when the molten metal is poured into the mold cavity? Is usual, right? If we are pouring something liquid into from one container into another container, it is the gravity force that is acting on. So in this case also, when the molten metal is poured into the mold cavity, it is the buoyancy, not gravity. Okay, please mind that it is the buoyancy of the liquid. Okay, so we have come to the end of the that is the casting process MCQ. So in the part 2 we'll soon bring the a part 3 on casting process, that's MCQ on casting process. So stay tuned. Till then, please subscribe the channel, like and share the video. If you do subscribe, it will motivate me. Till then, take good care of yourself and